not live.
Yes, it is
no,
live.
it's not.
Yes, it is. You just gotta scroll up. It
Hi.
has a little screen down there.
We are, instead of the tiny little thing in the bottom, now I can
Now you can see the whole thing.
Yes, what is up? Talk about it Tuesday.
It's Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
Again.
And we're here to talk about it.
I gotta be honest with you guys. Jerry and I were having a discussion in our Niesman team meeting this week. We meet once a week to discuss all things our real estate business. He gives me all his information, I get all his, and I asked him, I said, are people still excited about Talk About It Tuesday? Because let me tell you, when we started this, it was as a direct result of everybody being stuck at home.
Yep.
Not everybody is now.
Nope.
But maybe we should be. We don't know.
I don't know.
Wait,
who knows?
I think scientists know. I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean.
Anyway.
Scientists, some scientists say one thing, other scientists say another thing. It's
I think they're all saying this exists, and it's contagious, though.
Yes, they are. There is that.
So we don't want to. This isn't a platform for discussion about this. This is us talking to you about how to maximize your time spent at home for the holidays this year, huh?
Yep.
It's coming up. Next week is Thanksgiving. Next week is Thanksgiving. Next week is Thanksgiving. I know.
It doesn't make sense. Thanksgiving should be this week.
I know. And then we should
be decorating
for Christmas. I don't like Thanksgiving
right at the very end of the month.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We need a week of November after Thanksgiving.
Does that mean you want to decorate for Christmas this week? Yes, it seems like.
I mean, I don't want to decorate for Christmas.
Ever.
I don't. It's giant pain.
I know it is. It is. I feel like we're going to be the people who, when our kids are grown and gone, and when in that time gap between when they don't want anything to do with us because they're off becoming themselves in the world, and before grandkids, when we have that decade of it's just you and I, we're going to be cool, it's Christmas, let's hang out the one sign.
We're going to be out traveling.
Yeah, we probably won't decorate for Christmas.
See y'all later.
But we are going to this year, of course. We are going to be spending most of our holiday season at home. I'm sure, like a lot of you, we wanted to say as a little preface. Remember that everybody feels differently, and we are respectful and kind. It's the perfect season for it, right?
I mean, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. It's been a crazy year, 2020. And as we approach the end of it, whether you want to stay home or gather with your friends, we hope that you do so safely and consciously. If you are staying home, or even if you are planning on seeing your family safely outdoors or with masks or whatever for those holidays, we thought of some ideas to maximize you in your home as you go into the holiday season. So the idea is, what have we always pitched to our kids?
We tell our kids all the time, we're safe at home, not stuck at home.
Safe at home. And so we are planning on spending a lot more time than we typically do during the holiday season at home. And here we will be. So we made a list kind of for ourselves. Also wanted to share with you guys how we plan on maximizing our time in the holiday season. I have to interject because my mom just educated us on why Thanksgiving is this. It's always the fourth Thursday, sometimes falls in the third week, and sometimes in the fourth week. Is that why it's the 28th this year, right? So it's the latest that it could possibly ever be. It's the first day of the month is a Thursday, which makes Thanksgiving.
Go figure. Late. It's 2020.
2020.
I hate it.
Yeah, thanks. I hate it. I know. I feel like there's.
I know your Christmas tree is a palm tree.
Oh, it's pretty. No, she has a real Christmas tree now. My mom's here chit-chatting with us about Christmas. So I want to encourage everybody as we've gone through a crazy, tumultuous year together to remember that everybody feels differently, to be kind and loving and respectful as we go into this holiday season. Put yourself with people who feel similar in terms of making sure hands are washed and masks are on and whatever you want to do it.
Or if you want to hang out with people that never wash their hands, but just make sure you hang out with those people. If you're those people, hang out with those people.
Or you can wash your hands. We should all be washing our hands. I
mean, we should be, but some people don't.
I feel like washing our hands shouldn't be unique to this year and the situation. I think we should all mutually agree to like continue washing our hands in the future, especially if future holiday functions. All right, let's get into the meat of it. I have 4 different categories, 1, 2, 3, 4, of ways that you can enjoy the holiday season. Mom, you seem very confused about what day Thanksgiving is. That doesn't help me at all right now. And so I know it's next Thursday, right? And it's Talk About It Tuesday, so Thursday. That means
not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
Next Tuesday is a very special Tuesday, and we aren't going to be on here for Talk About It Tuesday. I got to tell you guys, the Niesman team has a very special VIP group, and we are celebrating something special with them next week. And so we're going to be live with them next week instead of doing Talk About It Tuesday. So we will see you back. It's the first week of December 1, right? 1st. December 1st, we'll be back for Talk About It Tuesday, talking about something else real estate related. But let's get into the meat of the conversation, which is the first category that we want to talk about being home for the holidays is ways to celebrate with friends and family, of course. I know that I always, one of my traditions is hosting a Christmas cookie exchange, which I will not be doing this year.
Nope.
I don't feel like I can. We just had a lengthy conversation about adults washing hands. It makes me uncomfortable to ask 40 different homes to cook and bake, and then we all get together in a tiny kitchen and exchange the food. I feel like that food more than anything makes me nervous. Eating indoors and like as somebody who cooks and bakes for people a lot, I do my very best to like dial soap, put hands on to press the gloves on to make cookies, and wear a mask so I'm not breathing onto their food product. I don't know that everybody would
Probably
do that.
Not.
So in my goal is to keep people safe. I do want to get together with friends and family. So I thought, I did some research and I thought about a recipe exchange for this year. I know that sounds very exciting to you. So you could do a recipe exchange where you ask people to gather, and you could do it outdoors if you want to, or you could do it indoors with masks.
Virtually.
You could do it virtually, kind of. Because the dream is, just like we would have asked people to bring a certain amount of cookies to share, you ask people to bring a certain amount of recipe cards to share. So you walk around the room and everybody gets a different recipe card for a favorite Christmas cookie.
I mean, you could do it virtually. You just post your recipes.
You could.
Like you could do a Zoom call and talk about them, and
for sure,
all that good stuff.
There's very little that you can't do virtually, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
A smooch. Mistletoe would be very hard to do. If you guys got that figured out, let us know.
Kiss your camera.
I don't think it's the same, but you know.
Probably not.
And also, if you are going to do a recipe exchange, instead of something like a cookie exchange, you could also consider doing it, if you're doing it with like families, you can make them all into a book for like, you know, a grandparent or somebody to do like family recipes, or, you know, the Niesman family cookie recipe book. Ta-da! And have it printed on somewhere like Shutterfly and give it as a gift. What are you going to give me, Donna? Oh, no, we're not exchanging the recipe for pumpkin roll. No, we're not.
I mean, you can give it to anybody else. Rachel's already got it, and she's throwing it away.
I got to tell you, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but so I asked my mom for it's so
what
good.
A nightmare to
make. My God, it's so good. So I would say like 5-6 years, I get in my mind, like my mom made the best pumpkin cake roll. So I get the recipe, and then I hate myself for making it because it's so messy. And then, but it's every 5 or 6 years I ask her for the recipe again. And so I sent a picture to Virginia and promised her I would make it at Christmas this year so she could try it. So I'm making it again. I don't know if I told you that, Donna. Because it's so good. I got one tiny little piece of it. We brought home one piece of pumpkin
Donna, you're
cake.
Great at making it. Why don't you make it?
Yes, I nominate Donna to make the pumpkin cake roll at Christmas time this year. But listen. So you could also do a cookie exchange, but you could also do it where you're buying the cookies from Publix or Walmart and everybody gathering together with gloves and masks and doing that. That might eliminate some like if you did. So the idea.
What about a cookie exchange with cookies from the European American Bakery? instead of like the
Ooh.
boring Publix and Walmart cookies.
Sure. Listen, you'll be the favorite at the cookie exchange. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, down on Metro is like the best bakery in town, one of the best bakeries in town, and it has cookies and treats that we can only dream of. Yeah. Or also another fun hangout with friends and family that you could do this year. If you're worried about getting together and eating a bunch of stuff, you could do a booze exchange. Ask everybody to bring a liquor bottle, maybe wrapped. Or you could do a wine exchange. We're not wine drinkers, so I never think of it. But if you have friends that do drink wine, or a beer exchange, you can have people bring it wrapped and do like a, what is it called? Hand it. I feel like alcohol's great because
would that be good to do as like a white elephant?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Yes, it's like a white elephant with your friends. You can all bring in a themed item.
Like wrap it, then draw and steal and.
Yep, perfect. And so I think booze is great gift because 2020 is over, and I feel like alcohol can't carry germs very. Either you're going to be hungover and then you won't worry about the COVID. You'll be at home. So it's like two birds, one stone. What else? You could do homemade gifts. I know that the one homemade gift that I am sticking with, that I do a lot of times, it's been requested and I feel comfortable making it and giving it again because of alcohol, is candy cane vodka. I make for people and give mostly to coworkers or clients that we know. And so all you do is get a giant bottle of vodka and unwrap candy canes and stick it in the bottle. And then I'm like giving away my secret. Please, if you're watching me and you're so excited for my candy cane vodka, it really is that easy. You stick candy canes in there, they melt in a matter of 48 hours. Just give them a shake, keep it on your counter and give it a shake, and then put it in like mason jars and decorate it real cute. And so then I don't feel like alcohol can really, like vodka kills everything, right? I'm going to get off of this slide
Back in the 1800s, it did.
I'm going to be Googling, does vodka kill coronavirus? Does it kill it? You could also do like a virtual cooking night, like if you wanted to get together with girlfriends and everybody get out wine and like send out one recipe and say, we're all going to make this together at this time. Get the ingredients and have them sitting in your house, and you guys all get up like a Zoom call and chit chat as you go along. That would probably be best with like 3 to 5 people, where you can like have a nice chit chat. You could also do like they always say outdoor gatherings is best because then you don't, when you're sneezing or whatever, it like goes into the wind instead of onto your countertops in your kitchen.
Spread it around the whole neighborhood instead of just to the people right next to you.
Yes, exactly that. And then so we live in Florida, so if you're here in Florida like us, you could of course do a cookout, play socially distant games. What if we played charades? Is a socially distant game. You could do Pictionary. There are games out there where you can play outdoors with friends and not like be breathing in each other's face.
Darts.
What's the one that
Horseshoes.
you throw? No, the new horseshoes.
Cornhole.
Cornhole. You can play cornhole. You guys each on your own side. And so those are some ideas for
the new horseshoes.
Isn't it though?
I mean, I guess it's kind of like a portable horseshoes.
It's the new horseshoes. All right, so let's talk about counting down to Christmas and some COVID ways to get excited. Not COVID ways, but like socially distant ways. I saw somebody with the COVID the other day online. A gentleman had COVID, but his only symptom, the only thing that made him go get a test and test positive for COVID, was loss of taste and smell. He had no sore throat, no fever, no runny nose, no nothing. All he did was lose his taste. He like was showing his like positive result for COVID and eating like a raw onion and doing shots of lemon juice. I'm convinced. Like he was just like, I can't. There's nothing here.
I don't taste it. Wow.
So
that's gross.
Let's talk about counting down to Christmas. I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but Aldi grocery store has a wine advent calendar on the shelves right now. I just saw it. My mom, if you're still in here and want me to get it for you, let me know next time I'm there. I will grab it. It is 24 like mini bottles.
Oh, they're not big bottles?
No.
Well, that's not the same. Like, you made it sound like it was 24 full bottles of wine. I'm like,
No.
like, you're drinking an entire bottle of wine every night. That's impressive.
Yes, no, it's not that impressive. It's a small. They're like split, so you can come home and have a glass and a half of wine every single night, and they count down, and it's like 5 different brands, 5 different companies, winemakers, 5 different types of wine from them.
That's
so
25.
It's really. How many days do you think there
know,
are from December 1
24.
Oh.
You said there were 24.
I might be wrong. There might be 24. But it's the different companies, and they do that. And also, Aldi has in their refrigerated section, and it pairs with their wine advent calendar. They have a cheese advent calendar, whether or not you drink.
It doesn't need to go with wine.
No, I got this for Jerry last year. It was good. It was fun. Like every day you get to try a little sample of cheese and count down. I've purchased at Trader Joe's. There's one in Naples, and then where? Sarasota? Yes, there's one in Sarasota. He doesn't know anything about grocery stores. I don't know why I'm asking him. There is at Trader Joe's in Naples or Sarasota. They have dog and cat advent calendars, which I thought was adorable. So you can there's little dog treats and little cat treats that you could feed your pet every day, counting down for Christmas. If that doesn't get you like excited for the holidays, I don't know what is. What else? Oh, Elf on the Shelf.
Elf on the Shelf quarantine edition.
Hold on. You need to earmuff your kids. If you're listening to us live and you got kids that, what was our elf named? Kawasaki. He made it one season, and then he got donated.
Named after the old motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Didn't last very long in our house. But earmuff your kids. But I don't know if everybody's seen it, but if you are planning on doing Elf on the Shelf, you feel free to do the quarantine edition, which is where you get your elf and you put him underneath glass on day 1, on December 1, and put a note from Santa saying, came from the North Pole, put a little baby mask on him. You guys are creative. And put a note from Santa saying he just came from the North Pole, and just like you guys have to stay socially distant, he needs to quarantine for 14 days before he joins in with the family. And like cross it off your list until December 15th. That leaves like 9 days. 9 days. And he's still sitting there watching. And so what else to count down?
I don't know. What else you got? Oh, library book for a day for kids.
So I saw this idea and loved it. I've seen it where people purchase their kids' books, like 24 new books, and wrap them up and but let me tell you, as somebody who likes to save money in our household, you can go to a library. Libraries give you books forever.
For free.
For 60 days. You can have them for 60 days. So before Christmas comes up, or before the end of November, go to the library and get out 24 new books to read at night, wrap them up, and let them count down to Christmas by reading a new book every single night. And then return it in the new year. And it'll cost you absolutely nothing but wrapping paper. So I thought that was adorable.
You could even wrap it in like newspaper if you want to not spend money on.
Somebody pointed out the other day that the Grinch didn't hate Christmas, he hated people. And it made me empathize with him a little bit more than I've ever empathized with the Grinch. I'm like, why is he complaining? But it's the noise. It's the people. It's not Christmas. He's perfectly fine with the bits and the baubles and the meal. It's just the cheery, obnoxious people. Anyway, what else? One more. Advent calendar, letter writing. If you don't have kids and want to do something special for COVID season, I saw a great idea, which is do 24 letters mailed out on the 1st through the 24th of December. Get some pretty paper next time you're at the store and a book of stamps, and write to people. Right, there are a lot of people who are going to be lonely this year. Right,
like assisted living facilities.
There are a lot of people who are going to be isolated. So you, by yourself or with your kids, you can write a letter every day, and I feel like that would make you feel pretty good and accomplished about the end of this year. All right, let's get into the Christmas spirit of things. Will you help me put together a Christmas escape room? What if on Christmas morning
You woke up in a locked room that you couldn't get out of?
What if, like the joke, what if we take our Christmas tree and all the gifts and like put it on our lanai in the middle of the night and then lock our like patio doors? Like if we lock up the gifts and make the kids like solve an escape room, a Christmas themed escape room before they can get to the Christmas gifts. Listen, we ain't got nothing else to do.
Wait, do I have to do that on top of like building all the freaking Christmas presents on Christmas Eve? Or do we not have any Christmas presents
I don't think
to
we're
build
gonna have
this
anything
year?
to build.
If I don't have
think it'll be that
anything to
complicated.
build, then that's a different story.
Yeah, that would be fun, right?
But
you
if
like
I gotta build a bunch of crap and
Yeah, I feel like we have extra planning time. We're not really going anywhere. We don't have like a socially booked out calendar like we normally have in December weekends where every single Friday, Saturday, Sunday is booked for an event. So we could get together on Sundays and hang out and plan out an escape room for Christmas. Or a scavenger hunt. I've seen that too suggested where you could hide gifts and give clues out and have them like engaged a little bit more on Christmas morning.
I think that in the middle of the night we should carry the kids out to the shed. And they
Without waking, are we drugging them?
Without waking them up, and they can be surprised waking up in the shed.
Donna, if you're still watching and I'm making you exhausted, let me know if you want the Aldi, like 1 for yes, 2 for no in the comments. If you want the Aldi advent calendar.
She can type yes.
I feel like that's like
it doesn't need to be Morse code.
I just want an indication if she wants it. She doesn't have to like affirm like, yes, please give me 24 bottles of wine for the upcoming December. What else? Random acts of kindness can also, of course, be done. You don't need me to tell you what random acts of kindness, very inexpensive options. And you could, take $21 bills and go to the Dollar Tree and put them into Christmas toys. You could, or, into books or whatever. You could do all sorts of things. You don't need to listen to me, but you can do nice things for other people. What else?
Gingerbread decorating.
This is the year, man.
You could even
figure it out.
You could do gingerbread decorating contests.
Ooh.
Like you could even do that virtually.
You could do that virtually. I hereby challenge everybody who's going to be watching this, if you want, on December, let me look at my calendar and I'm going to tell you a date. We're going to have a competition, a virtual competition with the Niesmans. I'm going to put it in my calendar. I'm going to create an event and watch what's going to happen.
You're not going to try and make homemade gingerbread though, right?
December? No. Yeah, of course I am. On, let's say, Sunday, December 13th, I'm going to have a gingerbread house. And we're going to share them if anybody wants to join. You got a month. I was going to say 2 weeks, but it's more than that. And I'm going to take a note. Give me a second. December
put it in your calendar.
13th. All right. And so the nice thing about gingerbread house decorating.
For the Tuesday. Like this is Talk About It Tuesday. Why don't you do it for Tuesday?
You are so smart. Tuesday, December 15th, 4 p.m. Tuesday, December 14th, 4 p.m.
15th.
Can we get a
15th?
15th. Can we get a prize?
Maybe.
Niesman team.
Maybe.
You're gonna give us the winner a $50 Amazon card, and I can't win, but we will give out a $50 Amazon gift card on December 15th for the best gingerbread house. Deal. We're not done talking though. I don't know what I'm like.
You gotta show up.
I'm like, and then it's a wrap. But then we actually
gotta
have
show up.
You
gotta be there to present.
Yes. And so, what else? Oh, I saw a cute idea. If you didn't want to do one of the gingerbread kits, you could just get the long, skinny pretzel rods and stick, to make log cabins, frosting pretzel sticks. I thought that was cool. The cool thing about gingerbread houses is nobody really wants to eat them because your hands have been all up in it. Maybe the kids do, but.
Well, pretzel rods would make it a different story because the freaking gingerbread that you buy in those kits is like, first of
Terrible.
all, like 100 years old.
I was gonna say, have you ever looked at an expiration date on a gingerbread house? It's like 6 years from now.
Yeah, they probably made that stuff like
Frosting.
5 years ago.
Like 6 years from now.
So, like, that's why. But you make it out of pretzels, that might change the situation.
Right.
Then it might taste good.
Might actually taste good. Then everybody make their own. Like, keep your own germs on your own plate. Always keep a toy dinosaur handy, too. Because every time we try to build one, we mess it up and it won't hold. And then I smash it with a dinosaur. Like, it destroyed the house. And then you're winning. I thought of an adorable idea that not for us because we cannot sing. But I'm thinking of another agent in Southwest Florida that has a beautiful singing voice. She does beautiful singing. She should totally call her clients and do like telephone caroling. If I were that girl and I had that voice, I would like call people and be like, do you have a minute? Like, joy to the world. Like, sing it. Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice.
You hesitate.
Not by me.
No, not us. We won't do it. We promise. That's our gift to you.
You don't want us doing it.
Has anybody heard or seen anybody suggest an ugly mask contest instead of an ugly sweater contest yet? No?
I heard you say it when we were talking about
What
this,
about like an ugly
no.
mask contest? Like if you're going to be together with coworkers, you can do ugly sweater too, but like you can even
matching
plan
mask.
that into your costume. Right. I thought that would be fun. If anybody wants to know too, if you live in Southwest Florida, things like the North Fort Myers Christmas Parade, where people...
There is a Buckingham Christmas Parade too.
Is there? So I don't know when that one is.
Do it. It's either the week before or the week after. I don't know which. Okay. But typically they work together to not be at the same time.
So you're basically sitting outdoors in the fresh air. You can put chairs up and they decorate
along the road.
Vehicles, I don't know. 4-wheel, what are they? Boats, everything. Whatever.
So we've seen swamp buggies, side by sides.
Don't know what that is.
4-wheelers.
I know what
like
that is.
ATVs.
Proud of myself.
Jeeps, trucks, boats. Like they will tow their boat on the trailer, decorated.
Yeah, all those things.
I feel like I've seen a shed on a trailer before too. It's like a mini house decorated.
The North Fort Myers Christmas Parade is December 5th this year, and
you never know what you're gonna see.
You don't know what you're gonna see, but you always have a good time. So look for stuff like that where it's happening outdoors. I know that the North Fort Myers Rec Center is having a Santa breakfast of some kind. I don't know the details, and they're also doing a movie in the park where I think it's like drive-in movie style, where you can sit in your car and watch the Santa Claus. So look for that if you're interested. And our last little category we wanted to pitch some ideas was gift ideas for this year. What do you want for Christmas?
I don't know.
I always got to figure out. Oh. Can I get you your jet ski for Christmas and my jet ski for your birthday? Or is it like 2 jet skis? Does that count? Because I don't want a jet ski for Christmas.
When do we get the trailer?
I don't know, dude. He has such expensive
yeah, I don't
gift
care.
preferences.
I'll take one for Christmas and one for my birthday.
Okay. All right, cool.
You can give me yours for my birthday.
Listen, they're basically yours anyway, right? I mean, you're going to drag me out and have me sit outdoors.
Hey, you had fun when we went.
That one time. Yes, I did have fun that one time.
Yes. I mean, no, you've been on jet skis with me before, and you had fun then, too.
Anyway, so we'll put that on the list of very expensive Christmas gifts. You know, I'm like, hey, I need an immersion blender to make cleaner soups. I just want to make really smooth soups this winter. And Jerry's like, I want a jet ski. So we thought it would be the perfect time. We wouldn't be very studious realtors if we didn't suggest consider this year, instead of buying things for the house, buying stuff like instead of things to fill the house, buy things for the actual house itself.
If you're spending extra time in your home, you might as well like your home, right?
Yeah, yes.
How about a new house?
Yeah.
Like, just buy a new house.
Yes, you could do that. Oh my God, if you're out there, it's the perfect time. Right now, you have just enough time to go
find you a house now. You can close by Christmas.
We'll do like red bow on the door, red carpet rolled out. We will film it. You guys will be like one of those Christmas commercials that makes people get weepy and like, I wish I was them. And you can go viral. We'll help you do it. We'll help you go viral. Watch. Darlene, you're so silly. Our own reality show.
All the car commercials.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We will.
All the Christmas
but it's a
Lexus
house.
and Mercedes car commercials.
Who needs a Lexus when you have a brand new house to gift for Christmas? You could give her a little box with a key, or him a little box with a key.
Yep.
I'm sniffling. Or in things that don't cost over $10,000, you could do like a bedroom makeover for one of your kids. I know since COVID has happened, we have redecorated Mia's room. She's gone from little girl bedroom to big kid bedroom, where from bright colors and what she was into 4 years ago to what she's going to be in for the next 4 years, with like more subtle colors and really pretty bedding. I went to art.com and got some pretty artwork for her wall and got it all like done up for her. We put in a swing, like a fabric hammock, like a seated hammock.
She had one before.
Yes, she has. And so you could do that for a family member if you want to create a nice space, or even like man cave or a she shed. You can do something like that to your home, because you're going to be home for a while anyway. More. Hopefully this, is anybody else excited about the vaccine that they're projecting? 2 trials have come in over 90% effective.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Can we applaud science for a minute that they have, in under a year of like a novel virus, like found a potential vaccine for it? It's incredible to me that like scientists worldwide have gathered together. I also just saw that the second vaccine that's just in the process of coming out and being announced. Guess who helped fund that? Dolly Parton, saints of all saints who walked the earth. This woman has done so much. I bet Darlene.
You know whose lab developed it?
No.
Dr. Fauci.
Oh, I didn't. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Right.
So yeah, I'm really excited too, Darlene. I hope the vaccine works. I hope it gets approved. We have
no major bad side effects.
Right. We have international travel back on the calendar planned for as early as March of this coming year of 2021, and then also another international trip in June. So I'm assuming that we're going to have to guinea pig up, because if it's out and available, I'm assuming other countries won't allow you in without proof of vaccine. So let's get it going. I volunteer as tribute. If it'll get me back on a plane, I am cool like that. And so what else? What other good Christmas gifts?
I don't know. What else we got? What's on there? So you said bedroom makeover.
That's boring.
Baskets for delivery workers.
Yeah, you can
so
put
like gift baskets.
Yeah, that you can put on your porch for like the
mailman,
drivers, right?
Your garbage guys.
Pool guy.
Pool guy, lawn guy. People that.
If you're a pool guy, lawn guy, and everything watching, now we have to get you a Christmas gift. But you can create little gifts or treats to leave out for those people. It's the perfect time if you do have small kids to time to get going. And even if you don't, you can make homemade Christmas ornaments so easily. Salt dough is so inexpensive. If you've never made it, it's very easy to do. Get crafty and make homemade ornaments for your family members and send them out. Family games, if you have a gift to give to people who are trying to stay home, the Niesmans, we play card games and board games every meal. So lunch and dinner, at least 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Actually, it's family movie night Friday night. But other than that, we play a game at every single meal. So something like that. We love Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza right now. We love the game Coup, C-O-U-P, like the government overthrowing. Coup is excellent to play. So Darlene, you can make sit-upons for, especially if you're in winter weather. You're such a jerk.
What is that?
It's an inside joke about how it's not like you don't know. Once upon a time, I never wanted children. I'm like, forget about kids, forget about children. They're the worst. Look at how filthy, grimy, clingy, needy they are. And now, of course, here I am. And so I went to a Girl Scout meeting with Darlene and Emma, my cousin Emma, and they're like making sit-upons, ridiculous. And now I'm like the leader of the
whoopee cushions.
So it would be like if you are going camping, there are things to sit upon to protect your bottom from nature. It's like
I think they call those blankets.
No. It's like on the outside, it's like plastic, so it doesn't get wet. It's like water-resistant seating.
Okay.
It's stupid. Why are we talking about sit-upons? Yes, you can make them a sit-upon. You're welcome to. You could go to Google and you can find that. And what else? Oh, one of our favorite gifts that we have gotten for ourselves. I think Jerry got a gift card for his 10-year work anniversary from friends. We used that gift card to get him a UV sanitizer that you can put your phone, keys, masks, whatever you don't want to wash into a box, and it like UV light kills it. So you could get that. Is a really nice gift for people.
And it also is a wireless
charger.
Phone charger. So you like put your phone in it, and it sanitizes it and charges it at the same time.
Comes out charged. Yeah, and it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't the $10,000 jet skis. It was
like $25-$30, something like that.
You could also, like, I would encourage you to think of anything that you could give to people that they could do for outside activities. Things like backpacks for hiking, cool reusable water bottles. But disc golf. I love playing disc golf, and you can buy discs. There's a lot of disc golf courses here in Florida that you can play through. Winter's the time to play because it's dry and it's cool. And so
and not so many mosquitoes.
I haven't seen that happen yet.
Well, and we're not there yet. It's still hot, and we just finished a tropical storm, so all the water's got to dry out still.
We're talking about going to Christmas Town at Busch Gardens. If anybody has been there so far this year, let me know how it was. We have annual passes to Busch Gardens this year. It was a really poor year to have annual passes, but at least it wasn't Universal or Disney. I know those poor people are trying to make use of those, and they're much more expensive. We're going to Christmas Town, and I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh my goodness, let's make reservations because they only allow so many people in. So I said, I hope the weather is just like it is today because it was gorgeous this morning.
Uh-huh.
Very nice. What was the weather when you walked the dog this morning?
I don't know. I didn't look, but I walked outside and I'm like, I almost need to go get a sweatshirt.
It was a little chilly. It was almost chilly. But I went to
go. Like 75.
I went to get it.
Because that's when you need sweatshirts around here.
I went to get in the car to go get Trey from school today at 1 p.m. I went and got in my car and started my car. My car's at 106 degrees. And I'm like, never mind. Like, I thought we were in the clear. I thought for the teeniest, tiniest, briefest moment.
I mean, it was only like 85. Your car always says a crazy number when you first get in.
Because it's always crazy hot in there.
I mean, but sometimes, like, if you're in Chicago, it says a crazy number like negative 105.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it warms up to -5.
I'm glad we don't live in that. Yeah, no. So that's all we have for our Home for the Holidays edition of Talk About It Tuesday. Don't forget, next week we will not be here because we have a special VIP event happening for the Niesman team's VIP group. And then we will be back the following week. And I'm going to build this event in Jerry's Facebook page here, a contest with a $50 Amazon prize. If anybody wants to build a gingerbread house to show off virtually, we'll have to figure out to do like a Zoom call, or you can text me pictures and I can like have it here. We'll figure it out. Zoom? It's got to be Zoom.
Yeah, we can do it on Zoom.
We'll do it on Zoom.
Feed Zoom to Facebook Live.
And that is Tuesday, December 15th at 4 p.m. So somebody will win a $50 Amazon gift card to do a little last-minute Christmas shopping. And, yeah, that's it. And
so we'll set up an event, a Facebook event, and then everybody that wants to participate can participate.
We would love that.
Like, get the link and all that good stuff.
I'll bring a gingerbread something, but I'm not going to participate in the winning, obviously, of it all. And so we'll have, I don't know, our kids judge or something. We'll figure it out. And so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. I was just going to say once again, we're the Niesman team, but we didn't even say anything in the beginning. Hey, what's up? It's the Niesman team. I feel like if you're on here, you know us, but that's probably not true.
You might not. So Jerry and Rachel Niesman of the Niesman team at Keller Williams Realty.
We are a real estate
In case you've been listening to us for the last 40 minutes and didn't know who the heck we were.
Honestly, if somebody's listening to us the last 40 minutes, they're here for the content of what we're talking about and couldn't care less about who we are and what we do for a living. But anyway, we'll give it anyway. Rachel and Jerry Niesman, the Niesman team at Keller Williams Realty in Fort Myers. We are a husband and wife real estate team. 10 years experience in the business, helped over 500 families. And yeah, we deal with everything, residential, commercial, investments. And let us know how we can help you if you need anything real estate related between now and the end of the year. Or in 2021, because we'll be selling real estate then too. And if you need to get a hold of us, our phone number is 239-201-9583. And you're looking at our name somewhere. It's Jerry Niesman, JerryNiesman @gmail.com if you want to email us. Our website is realpeople-realestate.com, and we're your Real Talk real estate team. We'll just break things down real for you, and that's pretty much it. We're off to baseball practice, and we hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday. Who's having tacos?
We're having taco soup. Does that count?
I don't know.
No. I feel like that doesn't count. I feel like that doesn't qualify. That's sad Taco Tuesday.
Well, then we need to have that tomorrow, and we need to have tacos tonight.
All right, done. I'm convinced. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you guys have a safe, happy holiday at home, and let us know if you guys need anything. Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye. Now I'm going to stand here and do the thing.
You need to click the thing.